My favourite game of all time, without question, has to be World of Warcraft, but it's a game I wouldn't recommend to new players. With Shadowlands on the horizon, patch 9.01 launched on Wednesday the 14th, officially ending Battle for Azeroth. With these changes, players are given the second overhaul to the leveling progression. New players will now have a tutorial called Exile's Reach, which teaches them the fundamentals of their class but also gives them an overview of what to expect in World of Warcraft. So I begin to wonder, can I recommend World of Warcraft in 2020? But let's take a step back. My biggest issue was with the leveling. Leveling was very time consuming and jumping between expansions wasn't the best way for players to experience what each zone has to offer. This has now changed. The level cap has been reduced to 60 from 120 and players now only progress through one expansion while leveling. This is a much improved experience. Other aspects of the pre-patch have been the updated character models, which comes with more customization, an updated UI, and a number of settings that help improve frame rate. For new players, once they've finished with their character creation, they will explore Exile's Reach. Having completed the zone a number of times, I can safely say that new players will be able to understand the core of their class. The zone guides the players through key abilities such as the Hunter's Tame, Warlock's Corruption, and Warrior's Charge, while creating relevant story quests around these features. The zone will take about 45 minutes to an hour to complete and finish the player at level 10. The zone consists of a short story which has a range of quests, cutscenes, loot chests, rare enemies, and ending with a dungeon. The zone itself has an interesting environment centered around a castle on a secluded island, which hosts a range of different exteriors. The quests are written to a good standard with a decent variety to keep the players engaged. From a haunted cave to harpy-filled forests, the zone feels full of life and creativity. My favourite feature of the new zone is the ending dungeon. This is a great example of what players will be facing as they level towards the Shadowlands. The dungeon has two bosses. While it isn't challenging, it does highlight the core fundamentals of boss mechanics, boss stages, trash rooms, looting, and the core rules. Once players complete the dungeon, they'll travel to the faction's home city, where the tutorial will guide them through other features of World of Warcraft, and finally finishing off with the Battle of Azeroth expansion. But there are some issues with the new experience. At start, the pop-ups are useful and do provide an insight. Probably won't attempt it. World of Warcraft isn't a game for everyone, but the changes they've made have definitely made it more accessible and more engaging. But ultimately, World of Warcraft will always be World of Warcraft. If you made this far, thank you. This is my first video of this style. It didn't come out nowhere near as expected. It was very rushed. Set myself a deadline, but I set deadlines. Those issues, very self-aware of them, and I'm going to fix them as the weeks go on. But do like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate it. And see you next time.